students, and welcome to this quick video where I'm going to talk you through our exercise 1 of creating an intro graphic. So in eLearn here, you'll see I've got a presentation here. Just click on the image and it should start up. And this is what we'll go through in class to create a quick graphic to introduce yourself as a teacher. You are going to need a photo of yourself and your Creative Cloud account. I'm going to guide you how to do this, but here are some quick examples where it's just a photo of yourself, it's some quick text and a few little icons and images that just give students a quick glance understanding of who you are, what you do, what you're into, and maybe your experience. So these examples are available to you to actually remix and change and add your own elements, and I'm going to show you how we do that in just a minute. On this page as well, there's a little quick walkthrough video from Adobe about just some of the basic navigation around Creative Cloud Express. So do come back to that if you're confused. And I've also at the very bottom got this YouTube playlist of some really quick tips. But we're going to get started with the templates that I've created for your introductory graphic. Click on here. Now, I'm already logged into Adobe Creative Cloud Express, but this might prompt you to log in with your CIT email address and password. And it's going to take you to this folder I've created that is full of templates that you can use. You can create from each of those. This one in the middle is actually one that Adobe created. But let's go to this first one and I click Create From, and it's going to open it up in an editable format so that you can add your images and your text. And here it is, opened up in Adobe Creative Cloud Express. And again, it's just a website. You don't need to download a particular app for this. We're all accessing this just via the express.adobe.com website. Okay, so you've got a couple of menus. On the left-hand side, you've got elements that you can add in. So you can add text, add photos, add shapes and icons, or other design assets, little graphics such as illustrations and images, as well as backgrounds as well. So that's where you add things. On the right-hand side is where you can edit those things that you've added. You can change color, font, backgrounds, resizing everything. So let's just start by adding some text. I'm going to add they've got lots of suggestions here of different little fonts and formats you could use. I'm just going to add some plain text because I want to keep it pretty simple. And so it's just given me a plain text box. Double click to edit. So I'll go to my right hand side and I'm going to put in teacher capability, which is the name of the team that I work in. Now I can then just grab the corner here and really easily just bring that into that area and make it the size I want. Now that's standing out okay here, but if I was to put it up here, you'd find it'd get a little bit lost on that background. So there's a few things I can do on this right hand menu where I can edit things. I can put a shape in there. I'm just going to move across so you can see what I'm doing. I can put a shape behind it and you can see now that there's a little background shape, and I can make it into a funkier shape if I like, a little kind of oval shape. Or I might turn that off. I can do an outline. So, and again, I can increase the size of that outline. So you can see that that's working well just to make that stand out on that photo background. Or the other thing I could do would be maybe add a drop shadow. And I can increase the size of that shadow, change it into different color. Let's make it kind of maybe bright yellow. And there's a couple of ways that I can make that stand out from that background. I'm going to turn that off again and I'll move it back to where I had it. Excellent. Now, for each of these other elements, you can just click on the text and type your own text and edit it over on the right-hand side, or on these icons here. Let's click on that. I can either replace that with another icon, or I can delete it and maybe place an illustration or an image there. For this one, let's replace this. And then on the left-hand side, it's going to let me add a different icon in. I can let's search for ideas. And here we go. I'm going to use this one. Oops, let me just move myself across and let's replace it with this icon here. There we go. And then I can just adjust that there. Now for the dog here, I'm going to actually just press delete on that one. I'm going to get rid of that. And then I'm going to add in design assets. I might go to illustrations and see if there's a fun dog illustration that I could add in there. Nice. And oh, look, let's add this one here. Click on that. It's going to just plonk it in the image, and then I can select it and resize it here. Great. Wonderful. Okay, now, really important is that you don't have a picture of me there, but a picture of you. So I'm going to select this image of me, and let's go up and replace that. And on the left-hand side, it's got lots and lots of stock photos. Like the great thing about this platform is that you've got the Adobe stock photo library that you can draw from, which is really, really handy. But I am going to upload a photo because they don't have any images of me in Adobe stock. And here's a photo of me. You can see the one I've selected has a background already there. But when I bring it in, you'll see hopefully that background is going to disappear because I've already had a cutout effect on that image. Here we go. So it's automatically cut out this image from its background. You can see there's a little bit of the background photo that's there. I'm going to fix that. It's going to be so easy. So on the right hand side, I'm going to edit the cutout. And I'm going to erase some parts. I'm going to erase this bit from the wall behind me. And I'm also going to erase some dorky tufts of hair that are sticking up there. Excellent. And let's let it do its thing. And it's disappeared. Great. And there's a few other little bits that I'll just remove there. Oops, I've accidentally erased my ear. I can just come and restore it. And just draw back over that part there. It's going to restore it, and I can go back to erase just to check. There we go. You can increase the size or decrease the size of that paintbrush if you need to get in closer as well. Okay, so when that's done, I can just click the tick mark here. And that's done. I've replaced the image. One more thing. Let's look at how layers work within this program. So I've got my image here, and you can see that my photo is behind this shape here with the dog. So if I just sort of go to my layers, and if I wanted to drag my shoulder in front there, I just need to drag it up in that stack of layers. You can see that all those different elements are stacked on top of each other. And here, my shoulder is now in front, or I can place it behind, and you can arrange all the elements of the work in that similar kind of way. If I put another little icon or piece of text in there, I could decide where it fits within that stack of layers. So that's a really quick guide and a quick intro. What I'd like you to do is to open up one of those templates and have a go at changing all those elements, adding your information, your text, changing the icons, and adding your photo, and adding a background that suits you as well. Just clicking on that background image and you'll be able to replace it and add a photo of your own or a stock photo. Once you're done, you can then download the image as a JPEG and then add it to eLearn so we can all see what you've done. Great. Looking forward to seeing what you all come up with.